What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 25 of our Barcelona career mode. And today, a couple games for you. We have Leon in the Super Cup, as well as Bilbao in the first game of the season. So it's a big start for us. We may get to Villarreal, depending on how transfer stuff goes. And we're still trying to do a couple of transfer things, as you can see. Would like to bring in another center back. PK has declined 2 overall since the season technically turned over, so like a month ago we declined 2 overall, but we've brought in a couple players as is. Adeyemi at striker, Victor Osimhen at striker as well, Pogba in midfield, Depay is gone. It's a couple players we bought in, we got a couple players back. Trincao hoping to get some time this year. Nico Gonzalez also in that conversation. We're trying to move Aguero so I can possibly bring in another center back. I don't want to be too unrealistic. We started the season with 275 million. If we want to spend another 75-80 million on a center back, I would like to at least move somebody on, but we'll see if that happens if we go forward. But let's jump into this here. We've got Barcelona, we've got Leon. Now we do have that big game against Bilbao, so I don't necessarily want all the starters to have a go here, but I also kind of want to play with the new players, obviously. We won't play Doku today. We'll put Demir over there on the right. We'll give Adeyemi a start, and then on these couple of spots here, we'll keep it as is. The midfield will keep as is, except for Shabazz. I'll play him right behind Adeyemi. So let's jump into this. Leon Barca, chance at an early trophy. Let's go. Ball in. Still on side here. That's a good ball in there. Ball across was quick. Not quick enough. That was very weird. That guy just stood up. Not sure what was going on there as the ball's bouncing around and they give it away here. And now here's Adeyemi, who's got pace. And the touch there from him, not good. Just needed a slightly lighter touch. It's a nice step inside, though, and that's good effort. It's going to be headed back in nicely, and that's a great save. And we're just going to get it cleared there. That's an excellent save from Ter Stegen. That looked like it was looping into the back of the net. It did not quite get there, but an early save there from Ter Stegen. As Leon have started on top defensively, they are very sound at the moment. Taken off him now. We can get that out to Fati, not quite. And at the moment, the movement is just not good enough. There's a space here now for Leon. Trying to grab a lead, but we take it away. Here's Shabazz now. Slides it out. De Jong. Nice play here. And here's Demir now. And Demir has a little bit of pace, but Denier quick as well. Slides it in. Nicely done. And we're playing it forward. Shabazz all the way out here is Fati. And Fati with the touch, and he goes from distance. Is blocked. It comes to Adeyemi. Blocked away. Fati again. Oh, good save. Is it going to come back one more time? Not this time, as it goes out for a goal kick. Our first real opportunity of the game. Got a couple strikes at it, and eventually the Leon goalkeeper makes a save. A couple good blocks in there from the Leon backline, though. Nice play. Can we get to that? Not quite. Oh, he smashed the bar. I thought for a moment we had that covered, and then he's kind of just stepped ahead. And luckily for us... Oh, really good turn there from Adeyemi, but luckily for us, he's only hit the post. And we survive a little bit there, which is not what you want to see. It's good stuff. Good save in the end by Ter Stegen. Good shot from distance there. And at the moment, this game is kind of not creating a lot either side. It's very dangerous, those types of games, because, one goal could do it. As he steps into the box here. Pogba trying to hold him off as it comes back, and there's the goal. It's 1-0 to Leon, and I just said one goal might do it, and let's hope that isn't the case as the French side take the lead. 1-0. And that is not what you wanted to see. Not what you wanted to see. Gets into the byline, cuts back, and there's space. It's always that exact spot. That's an incredible finish. There's no chance for Ter Stegen, of course. It's Santos here who hits it first time, and it goes rising and then in off the bar. It's an excellent strike, but as I said, not creating a ton and just kind of disjointed. Obviously, we have a lot of new players in the side, but not playing particularly well. Nice, Gravenberch. Plays it forward. There we go. That's what we want to see. Here's Doku now. And Doku can race into the box. And Doku still on it. Slides it across Osimhen. One more. Lovely stuff. And he's missed the target. Our first good move of the day comes 82 minutes in. As Szoboszlai has missed the whole goal. I can't believe it. Oh, finally we put something together. And that is how it works out in the end, man. That is not ideal. Osimhen picks it up here. And Osimhen continues to go. And see, that... he pulled on my shoulder there. And the game just does that. Where Osimhen just completely loses control. Wasn't running, wasn't anything. Come on. We were in a good spot there for at least a shot. Canteles back inside. De Jong. We don't have a lot of time left now. 3 minutes. Gravenberch. Nice ball out here to Fati. Fati plays it back. Canteles. This is going to be our last chance, it seems, as this comes to Gravenberch. And Gravenberch takes it and strikes it. Good save. It opened up there for the Dutchman. Just could not finish it off. Corner comes in, though. And Fati can't quite get there, and he gets onto it again this time. And this is definitely the last chance. Fati, De Jong. Fati again. De Jong. Back to Osimhen. Slid across here. It's a nice touch inside. Didn't quite open up there. And that's almost a really good ball. He just jumped in front of it, and that'll do it. As Lyon beat us here 1-0. It's not ideal. Not the start we were looking for. As the French side beat us in the one-off. It's more of a charity game. We played some rotation players, but... it's still not what you want to see. And we're going to need to change one thing. And it's going to be PK. I can't have him in there. If I forget he's in there and he ends up playing, it's problematic. He's just not good enough, quick enough anymore. And that tailed off really, really fast. But it is what it is. As he's happy. Kyoto's happy to be on the list. Bit of money in. And we're hoping to sell a player or two before we go ahead and buy the center back. But we buy a center back and we're in a good spot. I really, really believe that as Neto has been sold for $8 million. Offers come in for LaCroix, who will not be going. Which is good for us. We'd like him to stay. But we're going to jump into this game here. Bilbao, Barcelona, one of our challengers last year. Or our challengers, one of the challengers. As Pogba is a little bit tired, we'll put Puig in the middle. And I kind of want to put Trincao on the bench. Probably ahead of Szoboszlai. And the rest of the team is good to go. As Puig is a CDM all of a sudden. I'm just not going to look into it. Let's jump into this. Barca Bilbao, first game of the season in terms of La Liga. We're going to push for the title this year. Got to win games like this. Bad touch there. Here's Fati now. Fati does well to hold on to it. Gets it to De Jong. And De Jong just holds off a challenge and goes for goal. And that would have been a heck of a start here. As that gets saved away. Corner comes in, though, and Simon collects it. But a decent start. Cleared forward. We get the header on. Didn't quite get it to go our way. Gets clipped out wide. It's a really good pass. Oh, he's managed to sneak that inside. Good save. A really good ball inside. 5.5 minutes gone now, and both teams with a sight of goal as the corner comes in and the header comes out to Puig. And now can we hit them on the break? It's a nice ball forward. Here's Osimhen. Osimhen can slide it through as well as it comes to Tierney. And Tierney can slide it through to Doku. And Doku slides it across. Oh, what a block. Can we get the header on? Not quite. Simon gets it. And Doku all alone on the byline there. Just couldn't quite get the shot off cleanly after his pullback. Osimhen. Slide that out wide to Fati. And Osimhen's passes are really heavy as that comes across, and Osimhen has his shot saved. Every time I press wide through pass out to Fati from Osimhen, it's really heavy. I'm not sure what that is, but I would like it to stop. But Osimhen did have an attempt there. Didn't quite hit it cleanly. It would have been an incredible finish that he found a way past the goalkeeper there, though. Clipped on. Can we get the header on? We do win it. This comes to Osimhen now. And Osimhen, can he play that through to Pedri? He can, and Pedri scores! I thought that was going to be taken away from him. It hasn't been, and we've silenced this crowd here 1-0 on 35 minutes. The pass was perfect. Had to be right to his feet, and Pedri did well to collect it and hold on to it. He's sandwiched between these two. Comes to him here, and there's space there. I didn't see that space from the angle we had, but there's just a little bit of space. He has enough time to swing his foot through it before it being blocked. It's an excellent finish. And our first La Liga goal of the season comes from Barcelona's future in Pedri. And this would be a big one to start off the season with. This would be a big win, and we've taken the lead here 1-0. We at least attempt to get a header in on that guy. That would have been nice. Nice take in the middle of the park, and here's Puig on it. And Puig slides a really good ball out there to Osimhen, and it's Osimhen. Oh, good save. Tight angle there for the striker. Just couldn't quite finish it as the corner comes in, and Simon gets that. They got these really big strikers up front, and they continue to win headers. It's causing problems as Garcia tries to get across, and it comes back post. That's an excellent save onto the post there by Ter Stegen. And the ball's just bouncing around, and we can't clear it, and it goes out for a corner. Excellent save there. They just had us outnumbered at the back end. And Ter Stegen comes and collects that, thankfully. Not ideal in terms of giving the ball away, is it? As that goes for goal, and Jesus, that's just like the finish he had just beforehand, except this one goes in. Muniain with the goal. Jesus. These strikes from distance, perfect at the moment. It comes from Muniain here at the edge of the box, and he's almost gone over the top here. I hate how these face glitches are still happening. Goes over the top here. Ter Stegen can't keep it out. It's in off the bar. And it's 1-1 here, and both our goals conceded have come in off the bar. And it's inch perfect that Ter Stegen really can't deal with, and it's not what we needed here for them to get back into this game. Fati slides it forward to Doku. One more, nicely done. Here's Dest. And Dest can slide it along. Nicely done. One more time, and it's Pedri. It's 2 back. We have retaken the lead right on the hour, and it's almost immediate, our response. 2-1 here. Crowd goes silent again. And there is a sense of disbelief, including in me. It just opened right up. It comes to Osimhen. First time ball. Pedri once again. His second of the game. Our second. 5 minutes between their goal and ours. And we retake the lead 2-1 here with a half hour to go. Nice takeaway here. And now we have men to push forward here. And Osimhen on the run out wide. And can he slide that through? He can. It's Pedri. Oh, what a save. That could have been game over there, and a hat trick for the young Spaniard. It didn't quite work out for him. It's a good save as the corner comes in. Can't quite get a header onto it. When it comes to Braithwaite, does well to get that into De Jong. And now De Jong goes from distance. Is blocked away. Comes to Pedri now. Blocked as well. But, you know, at the moment, we're doing well. Another goal would seal it, of course. But if we keep a clean sheet from here on out, we will grab the win. It's a nice couple of blocks there as Braithwaite can push forward with it. Here's Braithwaite now. Osimhen. Osimhen slides it out. Trincão's offside. Nicely done. Here's Trincão. Into Osimhen. Slide that back to Trincão. Now the winger trying to create a little bit of something. Here he is now. It's a nice ball there. And Osimhen turned, had his shot blocked. Poor pass from Morata. Nice ball here. Oh, Pedri didn't turn quickly enough. Into added time here as we look to seal this win. 2 minutes added. And Al Bilbao will be racing forward here. Taken out of play. They have themselves a throw. Late on in the game. Played inside nicely. This is good football. There's too many men in the middle. Get a big touch, but not enough of one. But Lacroix does well enough, and that should be game over. And it is 2-1 the final here, and that is an excellent, excellent result to start the season. Away from home against what was a big-time challenger last year for the title. And we outplayed them, as you can see, 16 shots. Plenty of them were blocks, but playing really well. And that puts us in a good spot to start the season as Ousmane Dembele is back from injury. Liverpool have bid 40 million for Tierney. Not going to happen. But that is a big, big return for us. And Doku's been excellent since Dembele went out. But Dembele was our best player. While he was on the pitch and while he was healthy early on last season. So it's a player we want to keep around. We want a player to be healthy. He struggles with that in real life. He's struggling with that in-game a little bit. But while he's here, we got to keep rolling with it as Adeyemi is learning his place on the left wing. Let's see if we can add a couple of things to it. Just this regular inverted stuff. Just a little bit of striker kind of additions to his game. He is a striker, but he can play on that left-hand side. If we can get him some winger-type attributes, it'd be nice. But here we are, Villarreal, another tough, tough opponent. Dembele probably not ready to start this game here. We'll get Doku over there. May get him a couple minutes late, Dembele, but don't want to rush him back. And Araujo can have a start. And Busquets, I'll bring him onto the bench. I'll start him alongside Pogba. So let's jump into this. Villarreal, Barcelona. Let's go. Dest does well to sling it inside and find Osimhen with that pass. Osimhen gets a really good ball out there to Fati. Back to Pedri. Oh, he's lifted it. Could not keep it down. The Spanish midfielder there, and not ideal as they give it right to Osimhen. And it's Osimhen. He smashed the post. Oh, an unbelievable chance. He's just given it right to us, the goalkeeper. And massive opportunity goes begging as Osimhen smashes the post. Here's Dest. Nicely played. Osimhen now does well. Finds a good ball out to Doku also. And Doku can cut back inside, slide it back. Here's Osimhen. Goes for goal. He's finished that one. And the new striker has his first for the club. 1-0. And Osimhen, 15 minutes into the game, has given us a lead over Villarreal. It's an excellent finish. And that's what we bought him in for pace, for power, for finishing ability. That's a decent finish there as the goalkeeper just dives a bit low by the looks of it, but could have had one already. Gets one there. And he will take it. The monkey will be off his back. Won't have to worry about it. I mean, that gets dangerous for a striker, you know, especially when you're at a new club. You go 3 or 4, 5 without a goal, and I imagine it starts to eat at you. And we got it off early with Osimhen, thankfully. 1-0. Oh, really good pass. Is Chukwueze on it? Araujo's chasing to get back. And Chukwueze makes it 1-1. Man, just the pace of Chukwueze opened us up there. It's a great ball in. In behind our defense. And the winger grabs Villarreal. A goal to level it up. Man, he's just too quick for Araujo there. Easy as that. It was one-on-one, essentially. One being marked by one. Araujo can't keep up, especially in space. A player we thought about bringing into the club at some point. Gives Villarreal a lifeline. It's 1-1. And it's back to being a game again. And that comes to Osimhen this time. That's a good save. Almost a second for Osimhen. I tried to get that to Pedri, who was making an excellent run. Went to Osimhen instead as the corner comes in. Headed away. Can Fati get to this? Not quite. Oh, did manage to get him behind there. Not what you want to see. Richarlison just continues to go. Link where Barcelona had bid for him at one point, as that's an incredible save by Ter Stegen. He ought to be scoring, whoever that was. Really ought to be scoring. This seemed to open up for him. But Ter Stegen is there for us. And we survive. Oh, that's a big giveaway there. Comes to Fati now. Fati's on it. What can Fati do? He can slide that out there to Dest. And Dest slides that in. And Pedri, can he get to the head of Pedri? It cannot. It comes to Pogba, headed down. As Fati's on it. Pogba. Just need a little bit of help. Fati now. Pedri in space here, has a shot blocked. Comes back to Pedri, though, as they try and clear it, and it hits off him. It comes into Osimhen and goes for goal. Oh, good save. Just tried to clip it into that back post. It's an excellent save by the man in goal. Corner comes in, and the header goes over. It's De Jong. Pedri. Pogba. Back to Pedri. And he can find Osimhen here, and Osimhen just gets it out wide. Pogba now finds Pedri, and there's space for him, and he gets it across, and his Osimhen! Oh, he's put it over. He's put it over, man. A couple times we've put it over. We need to... These shots have to, at minimum, be on target. We cannot be putting them over from there all the time. There's Fati on it now. And Fati can push forward as that gets played out, and goal kick. Nice play inside. And it's played across, and they've scored. I can't believe it. 2-1 to Villarreal. We've been dominant all day, and we just haven't taken our chances. And it's Pedro Neto with every... This is a good team all of a sudden, this front 4 or 5 that Villarreal have, but... Oh, man. It's just too much space in the middle. Nobody again. You step over. It's just one extra man every time. Neto fires it home. All the chances we had that went begging. You can't have that happen at this level. And it has here. And now we have 10 minutes to find an equalizer. Out to Doku now. And Doku can push across the middle. Just gets it out to Fati. Can slide it back into Doku now. And Doku can slide that out there. And it's Osimhen. He's missed everything. And I don't understand why that is so far off. Come on with this. I mean, this cannot be that far off. He's like 4 yards off from there. Oh, I could put that on target. What's gone on today? We've created plenty of chances. None of them have been hitting the target, though. Nobody has their shooting boots on today. As that gets played through to Dia. And Dia has his shot saved. It's De Jong. And sliding tackle. Just a bad touch again. How many times have we had bad touches turn into things like that? It's a third for Villarreal, and they're going to win today. Unbelievable. It just doesn't get better, some of the things. Some of the things just don't get better. I mean, the touch in the middle is so bad. Why? Why is it so bad? I don't understand. Ugh. This game is too park the bussy to have touches that bad all the time. And I feel like it's nonstop. It's a good finish in the end, but it's a giveaway that makes no sense to me. And it just puts us in one of those positions again. I mean, and we had another opportunity again. Opportunity after opportunity. We're not even hitting the target with some of these, as they play right through the back, and they're offside, and we are going to lose this game. We started so well with Bilbao, and then to come here and put in, not even put in this performance, just a good performance, mostly. It's just poor in terms of finishing. We could have been 2-1 up, 3-1 up. Instead, we lose this game 3-1. And the boos come down, but man, some of the finishing today. We should have won that one. That is one we should have taken. It doesn't end that way, as De Jong's development schedule is going well. We'll go box to box this time, but big opportunities there. Offer comes in for LaCroix. 34 million. It's just not going to happen at that price. It's not going to happen at all. He's currently the center back. Still want to move another player or two on before we go ahead and put all that money into one. As United have bid 178 million for De Jong, but I'm not going to let De Jong go. He's valued at 140 million. That is a lot of money. As our matches have been rescheduled, which means we have learned who our Champions League opponents are. As we are defending champions, we'll be in pot 1, which is nice. And our season doesn't get any easier as we have Sociedad coming. But let's look at the calendar and see who we got. We have Roma, Mönchengladbach, and Moscow. It's not an easy group, but not a difficult group. Some beatable teams in there, but some even teams in there. So hopefully we do pretty well going forward. So next episode, we'll have Sociedad, hopefully a center back, Celta Vigo, Roma. Hopefully we can get something there, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.